What's up? I honestly think about how I can change. Change what exactly? I don't know. It's it's not one thing I could just change and evidently just feel better in a casual state. It's more of the whole thing because I feel like I have granted this idea of myself to make me feel better than what I actually am. Right? It's the image of oneself that tends to stop us from adapting. The image you have cultivated from the things you have collected over the years is the sense of you. But those things are only anchors for people to recognize you as you. Tendencies, appearance, gestures, mannerisms, those are only things that we see on the surface levels as humans to undergo a process that is called visualizing. To visualize the person, to know him, so to speak, is only the image that is given, the image that is forsaken, the image that is only in a moment of time for a brief period. So, with that, I wonder, how does one image of oneself tends to dictate how they are for the rest of their life? I honestly don't know. You know? And it's kind of disheartening, when you see somebody with a higher caliber talk about the same thing and get laughed at. Because it shows if even if you made it to the top, it would be the same outcome. The jester. When the fool gains consciousness, he tends to see how sad he truly is. So intent to endure that pain. He laughs, he laughs, he laughs. He laughs it all. He becomes the butt of the joke. No matter if he was the head or the butt of the joke, he's still the joke at the end of the day. So even as he may stay, he tends to pray for better days, illumined to the things he cannot change, which means he has to stay. Stay, which means pain. Stay means that he may go insane. Staying means they will see him the same. They will see that nothing has changed. He stays in the same frame, pretending that he's sane until somebody sees through his brain, sees through his facade. They see it all. Bringing a sad song. He wants to be alone. Even with belonging, he tends to feel alone. He tends to feel like a clone. He tends to feel the shame of what he is and what he ain't. He sees the pain and the pain. He sees the scripture. He sees the literature. But he sees that it's not there. for a moment of time. A moment of time that won't cost you not a thing, not a dime, not a rhyme. But he figures if he changes figure, if he changes the things that he sees, the things that he wants to be, he change it. Evidently, he feels free. But at that moment in time, he can tell that it's not what it's meant to be. He can tell that his freedom is an illusion. His freedom is accosted. His freedom is talked about. His jokes are laughed at. But those jokes have underlying meanings that's so-called true. How he tends to miscrew the words, how he tends to flip it and be dabber, how he tends to be posh but not scrutinized, how he tends to be the jester and the fool at the same time, but the consciousness doesn't change the things that he wants to be. Freedom is not the things that he heeds. He doesn't loft the things. He doesn't loathe the things. He doesn't burn the thing, abhor you, but he upheard you, upheard the things. How dare you disturb the mind of one others? How dare you rambling on with your word salads of grandiousness? How dare you be? It's gone. It's gone again. Being philosophical. It's gone. The pronunciation of one word tends to get miscrewed by the syllables of the accent. He accidentally told you the things that he wasn't supposed to say, so now he's being strayed away once again. Off with his head, they say he's being beheaded, not by the guillotine, but by the words of others, by the words of mothers. Feeling that he's a failure. Failure to things he cannot see, failure to things he cannot be, failure to things that he wants to be free. But freedom is only an illusion to the mind. Is your consciousness even real, or you're just questioning the time? Because every time you go back to the thing, you tend to lose the more of what you really had. Are you scared of the death that might be sad? Are you scared of the death that you might have? Are you mad that you might go mad? You might go mad because you know one day you will be without, not that, but you will be without something you never had. Which is the level of insanity to keep your brain. It's tempting, but not tame. How do I figure it out? How do I be a figure of authority? Authority. Shall I show? I abhor the things that I cannot see. I cannot see, so therefore I cannot be. I am no poet, I am no joke. I am just a jester and a fool that gained consciousness without choke, without a hoax, without a hook and center. I feel like I've been hooked like a fish, but the line has not been caught yet. The line has been pulled but not young. I have not been relinquished from the water to gas air, because even though I breathe air, I am a fish that breathes water. That breathes water by explaining things that you cannot see. Once I am hooked up, the air fills my lungs.